don't know what this hairstyle is, but we're calling it Let's Not Talk About It. Hey everybody, so today, as you can see, I'm not Mads. Madeline this week is unfortunately sick. She couldn't even go to school today, so I am filming in her place and uploading on Friday. And I didn't want to mess up any theme that we have, so I didn't want to do another type of favorites or 2016 thing. So I wanted to kind of have like a filler video for this week, just so next week we can continue on with the theme and it be coherent. So I thought, what video could I do today? And then it came to me, I could do the story of how me and Mads met, because it's a real cute story, because I don't know, her goals. Back in 2014, I had a fan account for One Direction, Taylor Swift, and Five Sauce, and I just posted on there about everything, about my feelings, about what was going on in my life. Like, it was lit. This is when, you know, this is right after One Direction's fandom was lit. 2013 was lit for that fandom. So this was like right after that, 2014, when I started to, not dislike, but I started to kind of fade from that fandom. So I was like going through a lot. Everything was just kind of a jumble. It was a mess. And so I remember one day I was on my fan page for One Direction and I was talking about how upset I was, and I was so upset and so just and she commented on that post and said, if you ever need to talk, I'm here. And I was like, I'm gonna take you up on it, because before that I had seen her comment like on all of my pictures. Like, she was such a loyal follower that like when she said that, like, I knew she'd been following me for a while, so like I knew she probably meant it. And she was also on her personal, so like I knew like she's not a catfish. I just DM'd her and started talking about everything. I was like, me and my sister are like fighting, and like I just told her everything that was happening and what was wrong, and she was so nice to me. She's talked to me about it. She was like there for me. We had just literally, that was the first encounter we had, and she was being so nice and so understanding about everything. It was just so, like, right then and there I knew, like, she's a friend, like she's a true friend. We ended up getting Kik, and I haven't had Kik in years, but that's where we did all of our communication. We would talk for hours on Kik, and it was great, and we loved it. And then I was gonna go not last year, oh my god, 2015? Oh wait, what year was it? Holy shit. In 2014, we'd known each other for probably 6 to 7 months, somewhere in there, and I was gonna go on a trip where I had no cell service. No, I had no internet, but I would have cell service. So I asked my mom, I was like, hey, I've known this girl for like 6 months and I trust her, can I give her my phone number? And she was like, sure. So I gave her my phone number and we started texting. And ever since then, it's just, we've been literal goals. We talk every single day. Over the course of us talking, we discovered that she lived all the way in the west and I lived all the way in the south, and we live very far away from each other, and it's very sad. But we've only ever met in person one time, and that was in March of 2015, because my family was all headed out to Vegas for an event, and I was like, can we stop and see her while we're out there? And my family was like, okay. So we did. We stopped and we met, and I have a video that I'll insert here. It was so cute and so amazing, and she dropped her phone while we hugged. That was funny. But then we walked around in her huge mall, because in her town, her mall is like ginormous. And so we met in person, and that was in March of 2015. And so 2015 was kind of a year where we kind of like, for the first half of it, we were like best friends, and then we kind of started like, we started kind of drifting away from each other. But then around, I would say October, we just began being literal best friends. Like, we had been best friends for close to 1.5 to 2 years at that point, but like in October of 2015, like we both got to a point where we like needed someone, and we knew we had each other, and we knew we could trust each other. So we literally just began telling each other everything, and like we had no secrets. We knew, like, we talked every day, but at that point we were both in spaces where we both knew we just needed people that we knew would never judge us, that we knew would always be there for us no matter what time it is, no matter where we are. We're always going to be there for each other. And so in October of 2015 we became biffles, and through that time, through the past year and a half, we have both been through so much. We've been through breakups and heartbreak and devastation and good times, bad times, sad times. We've been through it all, and I could not imagine going through any of this with any other person, because she is so genuine and such a good person. And yeah, so we're trying to have a time where we can meet up in person this year, and hopefully she can like come stay with me for a week, and that would be amazing. And then hopefully I can go see her sometime soon, and maybe, you know, one day maybe we could like live together. That would be goals. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it was short, and I'm sorry you didn't get Mads like you were expecting, but she should be back up next week filming and uploading. If not, I'll tell another story, I guess. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye!